Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I am Jason, your host. Now I want to state something categorically right at the start here. I am not a racist. I am not someone who judges people based on their religion or their skin colour or their gender. I just don't do that. I am not the kind to jump on those bandwagons. But we need to talk about something important. I live in a multicultural area and I have good relations with the people in that area. But it's time to start calling it out as what it is. Muslim and Islam, one of the core teachings, and their own people in charge will say it, is to turn the entire world Islamic. And there's many videos, undoctored videos out there of different lecturers, different religious leaders saying that the point is to turn the whole world to Islam. They see Islam as the superior religion, the only religion. And they are happy to say when they make these speeches that anyone who doesn't convert will be punished. That is the world that they want to live in. This isn't just a passing thing. They have never changed this view. This is why so many Muslim countries exist now. It is a creeping threat. And it is not a good thing. How best to explain this? Christianity went through a phase in its evolution where anybody who wasn't a Christian was a heretic and all these kind of things. This was in the medieval times. But pretty much the religion grew out of that. Some Christians, there's still some extremist Christians who believe that. There's still some people who want to think the same with the Catholic faith, same with Protestants, and with all of those type of general area. They went through these stages of believing that they were the best, but they grew out of it. They understood that the world is a multicultural place. They stopped trying to convert the entire fucking world to their religion. Islam never did that. Islam doubled down on it. And this is where you see the scary parts. Islamophobia is now written into law in the UK. It's passed recently that if you criticise Islam in any way, it is classed as Islamophobia. This is now an actual term that they can use against you legally. How does it? You may think, oh, well, that's just it. No. This even is pointed towards stuff like the grooming gangs. If you have a grooming gang and it's all Muslim and it's all from people from the Middle East, if you mention that it's all Muslim and that's all from the, then that's Islamophobia. They've written it down. They put down this law, and this is the way they change a country. This is the start of the indoctrination of the turning everyone to this religion. And when that doesn't work, their own system believes that any act of violence, it breeds terrorism, it breeds radicalization, because anyone they see as an enemy is less than them. It's pure binary thinking. And it's dangerous, and it's happening everywhere. The amount of mosques we've got, the amount of stuff that is halal now, the amount of our country that is being turned. And if you rebel against it, you're a racist. If you say anything against it, you're a thug, you're horrible, and that. But these people that are walking blindly into it and letting her have these rights are the same people who will be up against the wall. This is the problem we are facing now. It's scary because we're walking blindly into it. And any kind of resistance is now going to be classed as racism. They're having the same problem as in America. These people are slowly, intelligently redefining the countries, all to do with pointing towards Islam and specific forms of Islam, Sharia law and that. Law where if a woman is unhappy with her husband, instead of going to the police and that, she has to go to Sharia law. And where women can be stoned and not listened to. I mean, I'm really surprised that all the feminists and all the people who are champion female rights isn't more scared of what's going on. Now, this isn't all Muslims. Some are moderate, some actually don't actually follow any of this stuff and came to the UK and come to other countries to get away from this kind of crap. They bring their family here because they want to have a better, more evolved fucking life where they actually can go to university and college and everything like that. And it isn't okay to marry first cousins and all that kind of thing. And doggies having fun. You need to be aware. There needs to be a lot of critical thinking done. And we need to start calling this shit out because nobody cares if you're Christian and you burn a Bible or you say shit about Christianity. Nobody cares. But you say something wrong about Islam and you can be stoned to death. You can be a holy war on you. If you draw a picture or draw a comic or something, and it's the thing. There was a kid in the UK, a child, and he damaged the school copy of the Quran. He had fucking death threats against him, a child, for doing so. Can you imagine if that happened with the Bible or anything other religion? No. And the danger is when you see this as the norm. This isn't about religious freedom. This is about religious control. And that's why so many people are walking the streets and that. And the attack against the anti-Semitism and that, it's all bundled up in this justification. So that's all my thoughts for you, and it's scary. Take care of yourself all. This is Jason for the Queber channel.